Hello everyone, and welcome to the beginning of a new video. I've seen a lot of people doing Genshin challenges recently, and with all the new Mondstadt content being added, I thought it would be fun to try one myself. When I first started this challenge, I didn't actually plan on making a YouTube video about it, so I don't have much early footage. But at this point, I've basically made it past the Mondstadt Archon quest. I created this account during the Mondstadt Chronicled Wish, which was honestly a pretty long time ago now, but school was taking a toll on me, so progress has been pretty slow. For today's video, I just want to give a little tour of my account so far. Characters first, let's look at my characters. Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing, but it's fine. Fischl has always been one of my favorite characters, even on my main account. She's currently level 80 with absolutely terrible artifacts. Her actual best artifact set is locked behind Fontaine, so I can't really farm it yet without progressing farther in the story. Thankfully, she still performs okay because one of her talents is level 8. The other talents are definitely something. Diona is another character I've always loved. On my main account, she only ever made it to level 70, but since she was one of the first characters I ever got in Genshin, she always have a place in my heart. On this account, she's level 80 and using Maiden Beloved. She actually has 2 decent pieces from the set: her Feather and Sands. Right now, she has 1 talent at level 6. Prune is currently on banner, and honestly, I think her story in this account has been really funny so far. I also know a lot of people dislike her design, but I actually really like it. I will admit though, her design feels kind of dark for Mondstadt. I literally got her yesterday, so she's not built at all yet. She's level 50 with an R2 Favonius Codex at level 70. Right now she's on Viridescent Venera, but none of the pieces are really ideal, and her talents are still untouched. Clay is probably the best character on my account, and honestly the main reason I even started this challenge. I knew she wasn't exactly considered meta, so I didn't want to spend promo gems on her on my main account. But I absolutely love her gameplay and design. Right now, she's using Crimson Witch of Flames with 2 genuinely good pieces. She has a really solid Sands that would honestly be perfect if it rolled crit damage instead of defense. But we move on. Klee's Feather, though, is probably never getting replaced. It's genuinely one of the best artifacts I've gotten across all my accounts combined. I was originally rolling the Feather for Prune, and then it randomly rolled into 35.7% crit damage. So when my Clay hits, she really hits. The problem is she doesn't hit very often because she's extremely fragile right now. She's currently CO, but I'm hoping to get her C1 before this challenge ends. As for talents, I've been farming Andreas every single week, but he refuses to give me Ring of Boreas drops. The only reason she even has a level 7 talent is because I crafted one myself. Traveler next is the Traveler. Hypocats. Some people might argue that Traveler doesn't count for this challenge, but honestly, they kind of have to because there currently aren't any Dendro Mondstadt characters. Plus, I thought building Traveler would actually be fun. Since I already finished the Mondstadt Archon quest, I'm now using Geo Traveler. She's using an R1 Sacrificial Sword at level 70 alongside Gladiator's Finale artifacts. She also has 1 pretty good off-piece that actually used to belong to Clay, before I switched Clay onto a full set. Geo Traveler is currently Constellation 2 with basically no talent levels. Zhang. I got Zhang from the standard banner selector, and I actually really enjoyed using her early on. Unfortunately, once I made my main Clay team, I kind of neglected her. She's currently level 50, ascended to 60, using an R1 Sacrificial Sword at level 70 with viridescent Venera artifacts. She has 2 decent pieces with RN crit stats, but none of her talents are leveled yet. Sucrose is level 80, and used to be part of my main clay team before I got prune. She probably end up returning to the team once I get Varka. She's using sacrificial fragments and viridescent Venera. Her artifacts are awful, and honestly her talents aren't much better. Bennett next we have the Pyro Archon himself. Bennett. Funny enough, I barely built him on my main account at all. I got Skyward Blade from the standard banner, so that's now his main weapon. His artifacts are kind of random right now, but eventually I do want to farm Noblesse Oblige for him. Even though his build is terrible, he does at least have level 7 on his burst. I also have Barbara, Kaya, Diluc, Noelle, Mika, Lisa, Dahlia, and Amber all above level 40. They're not built enough to really talk about yet, though I definitely plan to work on them in the future. Especially the Hydro characters once I eventually get Linnea and Eula. Exploration right now, my exploration progress in Mondstadt and Dragonspine is actually really good. My Windrise Peak exploration is pretty low, but that's intentional. At first I wanted to include it in this video, but I decided against it because I felt like doing the Temple of Space this early would skip over a lot of lore. A huge reason I started this challenge was because I wanted to actually experience the story properly. When I first started playing Genshin, I skipped a ton of dialogue and rushed through the Archon quests, and honestly I regret that a lot now. Finally, my Mondstadt reputation is maxed out, and Dragonspine reputation is progressing really well too. Thank you all so much for watching. I know this video was pretty short, but I haven't had enough time to seriously farm artifacts yet. Still, I hope you enjoyed the account tour, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Every day I need ya, and every time I see ya, my feelings getting deeper. I miss ya, I really wanna kiss ya, but I can't. Baby, you know that